Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled The Optimistic Pessimist in the Land of Israel and the Pessimistic Optimist in the Land of Israel, Part 2. In the first year we mentioned that according to the Gemara, the reason that in Eicha some of the chapters has the pasuk with the pei beginning before the pasuk with an ayin is because to hint that the spies spoke with their peh before they saw with their ayin. And Schwab says that means that it's true they physically saw the land, and only then they came back and spoke. Nevertheless, it wasn't with a true, proper ayin. And if they saw with the proper ayin, then the speech would have been a lot different. So therefore, the pasuk implies that they spoke with that peh before they saw with the ayin, meaning with the proper ayin. Question is this just the way people are? You have optimists, you have pessimists in the whole world. You have two people go to a hotel. Wow, what a great vacation. Then the food was terrible, the service was terrible. You go to a shear. Oh, what a great shear. The other one says, what a terrible shear. You see a young couple. You have different ways of looking at them. Everything is just pessimistic people, optimistic people. I think it's not the case when it comes to the land of Israel. I think when it comes to the land of Israel, it's a separate topic totally. It's nothing to do with people who are naturally optimistic, people who are pessimistic. It's its own category. All three times that we've come into the land of Israel, the first time regarding the spies, second time regarding Ezra, third time now, there's been great people, giants on both sides of the argument, debating how positive Israel is. In the first generation, clearly they were wrong. The 10 Shvatim, the 10 Meraglim, the spies, and all the followers were wrong. It's clearly a punishment in the Torah. Second time as well with Ezra, only 40,000 came. It was wrong for the rest not to come. And the third generation, we still have to see how things develop over here. So one might just say that, well, people living in Chutz La'aretz, it's easier. And they're guilty, they don't feel great, so they look to say bad things about Israel. And that's why this topic is different than even optimistic people are going to be negative on Israel. But that's the answer is not enough. Plenty of people living in Israel still have a negative approach. So now in this century, we're talking about the state of Israel. People have a negative attitude towards the state. So is it just that's what works out? Because in this specific case, it's a secular government, etc. Could be. I wonder if there's more to it. I wonder if all three have something in common. The first time the Jews were supposed to come in Ezra's times, and now as well. The idea of having the Jews run an entire country, the economy, the military, the agricultural, etc., is a daunting task. And it's a lot more complicated than the simple approach of having a shtetl and a yeshiva, where you run the yeshiva, you have your shtetl, people earn the basic living they need to earn, and they could go out and sit and learn the rest of the time. Running a country is draining and saps all the time, a lot of time, from learning and doing simplistic acts of chesed. So people could think, it's just not the right time to run a country, and maybe Hashem will send Mashiach, he'll run the country. But running a country is not such a good thing. Hashem gave us Eretz Yisrael and said we have to run it. Yeah, but he meant in this case, he meant in that case. There's a possibility where great people will be wondering whether it's really right to be running the country. Of course, Hashem told us we have to, but maybe not at this time, maybe not in this manner. But there might be an inclination against it because it's so complex and challenging and time-consuming. But of course, Hashem said this is what we have to do. Another point is not simply time-consuming. Once we're getting involved in running a country, and especially if it's running a country together with other Jews who are not religious or do not have the same religious values, then that can have a huge effect. So to go ahead and run the country and still be anchored in spirituality, where we're following the mitzvot, we're having Siddurim, we are learning and still being involved in the country, it's a daunting task. So I'm wondering if that's what all three generations had in common. The first generation by the Midbar, where the people had reservations, the people by Ezra, and the people now as well. And each time it was holy people. And the reservations may have stemmed from holiness because we're just nervous. Can we keep up the spirituality and at the same time run the country? It's a very challenging task. And of course, we need a lot of siyata d'shmaya to be involved in running the country. And you do it through the prism of the Torah and be still focused on the centrality of spirituality and learning and hakpad and precision in our mitzvah. It's a daunting challenge. May Hashem grant us the siyata d'shmaya, the help to be involved in this most beautiful privilege and challenge. Shalom.